The wild can change in an instant. One moment it's home, the next it's enemy territory. For Artami Korpi, this is his new reality. We find ourselves in 1946, just after the brutal end of World War II. The landscape of Finland has been redrawn, with a large part of Karelia ceded to the Soviet Union. This isn't just a line on a map. It's a wound across the heart of a nation. This is where our story begins, in the harsh, unforgiving wilderness of post-war Finland. The air is thick with tension, and the ground is soaked in the memories of conflict. It's a place where only the toughest can survive, a true test of human endurance. Our man, Artami Korpi, is a legend forged in the crucible of war. He's a former Finnish commando, a man who has looked death in the eye and made it blink. In the first film, we saw him survive against impossible odds, driven by pure grit, what the Finns call Sisu. But this time his mission isn't about gold or just survival. It's deeply personal. He returns to his old homestead, now located inside Soviet territory, with a singular, solemn purpose. He's not carrying weapons for a new war. He's carrying the tools to deconstruct his past, piece by piece, and carry it away with him. Korpi's goal is a monumental feat of strength and spirit. He plans to dismantle his wooden cabin, the very place where his wife and children were tragically murdered by the Red Army. His mission is to transport the entire structure, log by log, across 75 miles of hostile terrain to the new Finnish border. This cabin is more than just wood and nails. It is a sacred monument to the family he lost. Moving it is an act of reclaiming his memories, a way to find closure in a world that has offered him none. It is a pilgrimage of grief, a physical manifestation of his will to honor his past. This journey is fraught with peril from the very start. Every step is a gamble. The land itself is an adversary, but the real danger comes from the new masters of this territory, the Soviets. They watch the borders with an iron grip, and an old Finnish soldier wandering through their land is an unwelcome sight. For Korpi, this isn't just about moving a house. It's about defying the forces that shattered his life. It's a quiet, one-man rebellion against an empire, fueled by a grief so profound, it has become its own source of unstoppable strength. His survival depends on his skills, his wits, and that unbreakable spirit. Every survivor knows that in the wild, you are either the predator or the prey. When the Soviets learn of Korpi's return to his former home, they don't just send any patrol. They dispatch a man who shares a dark history with our hero. This man is Igor Dragunov, a ruthless Red Army officer played with chilling intensity by Stephen Lang. Dragunov is not just an enemy, he is the enemy. He is the very officer responsible for the massacre of Korpi's family. His mission is simple and brutal. Hunt down the legendary immortal Finnish soldier and eliminate him for good. The stage is set for a deadly confrontation. The dynamic between Korpi and Dragunov is the core of this conflict. It's a classic tale of hunter versus hunted, but here, the lines blur. Dragunov commands a squad of soldiers, equipped with vehicles and firepower, yet he is hunting a single man armed with little more than his will. Korpi, though seemingly the prey, possesses a lethality and resourcefulness that makes him the more dangerous predator. He knows this land like the back of his hand. Every rock, tree, and bog is a potential weapon or a hiding place. The Soviets are intruders in his territory, and he will make them pay for every step they take. Dragunov represents the cold, mechanized brutality of the Soviet regime. He sees Korpi not as a grieving father, but as a loose end, a symbol of defiance that must be crushed. He underestimates the power of one man's personal quest for peace. For Dragunov, this is a military operation. For Korpi, this is everything. This clash of motivations elevates the conflict beyond a simple cat-and-mouse chase. It becomes a battle of ideologies, the soulless machinery of an empire against the indomitable spirit of a single broken man. It's a primal struggle for dominance in a land that has seen too much bloodshed. As Dragunov's soldiers close in, Korpi must rely on his instincts and his deep connection to the wilderness. He's a ghost in the trees, a whisper on the wind. The Soviets have numbers and technology, but Korpi has something more powerful, a reason. He's not fighting for a flag or a country anymore. He is fighting for the memory of his family, and that makes him an elemental force of nature. The hunt is on, and the Finnish wilderness will once again be stained with blood as these two old enemies head toward their inevitable violent collision. It's a true test of survival of the fittest. This film is an explosion of pure, unadulterated action. It's like a wilderness survival situation dialed up to an insane degree. The movie is structured in chapters with names like Motor Mayhem, and they deliver exactly what they promise. The chases are relentless and inventive, pushing the boundaries of what seems possible. Imagine a high-speed pursuit, not just on the ground, but in the air, with an airplane weaving recklessly through a dense forest. It's the kind of madcap, over-the-top spectacle that makes you grip your seat. This isn't just a fight for survival. It's a symphony of destruction set against the stark beauty of the North. The style of the film is a wild mix of different genres. It has the gritty determination of a classic Western, the explosive chaos of a movie, and the cartoonish, almost comedic violence of an episode. Korpi endures and dishes out punishment that would obliterate any normal man, turning him into a real-life Wile E. Coyote who always gets back up. This blend of brutal action and dark humor is key to its appeal. One moment you're wincing at a gory takedown, and the next you're chuckling at the sheer absurdity of it all. It's a roller coaster of adrenaline and laughter. The powerful musical score is a critical element, acting as the heartbeat of the action. It draws inspiration from the great Ennio Morricone, giving the film a spaghetti western feel, but with a uniquely Finnish twist. The inclusion of Finnish throat singing adds a primal, guttural layer to the soundtrack, perfectly mirroring Korpi's own near-silent, elemental nature. The music swells during the high-octane train sequence, a massive set piece where much of the final battle unfolds. This is where Korpi must use every ounce of his skill and Sisu to overcome his enemies on a speeding metal beast, a true man versus machine showdown. Even amidst the chaos, the film finds moments for strong emotion. Korpi is almost entirely silent, communicating through his actions and his weary, grief-stricken eyes. His bond with his loyal Bedlington Terrier, his only companion, provides a small flicker of warmth in this cold, violent world. This isn't just mindless action, it's action with a purpose. Every punch thrown, every explosion is fueled by Korpi's profound loss. The spectacle serves the story, showing us the incredible lengths a man will go to for a small measure of peace and to honor the ones he loves. It's a brutal, but beautiful, ballet of revenge. At its heart, this story is a powerful exploration of incredible courage and the deep scars left by war. Korpi's journey is a physical representation of the Finnish concept of Sisu, that special brand of guts and perseverance in the face of overwhelming adversity. He is a man who has lost everything, yet he refuses to be broken. His mission to move his home is a testament to the human need for closure and the refusal to let trauma have the final say. It's about more than just fighting Soviets. It's about fighting despair itself and carving out a space for memory and honor in a world that has moved on. The theme of revenge is central, but it's intertwined with the idea of finding peace. Korpi isn't just seeking to kill Dragunov. He is seeking to reclaim his own narrative. By confronting the man who destroyed his life and by physically moving the symbol of his past, he is taking control. The film also touches on the real-life historical trauma of the Finnish people, with over 400,000 displaced from their homes after the war. Korpi becomes a symbol for all of them. A single man carrying the weight of his nation's loss on his shoulders, one heavy log at a time. It's a powerful and moving metaphor. The critical reception for was mixed, which is common when you have something this bold. Some saw it as a masterpiece of action cinema, a rare sequel that deepened the character and surpassed the original with its creative violence and emotional weight. They celebrated its satisfying and definitive conclusion. Others found the action repetitive and felt that Korpi's near invincibility lowered the stakes. Regardless of the reviews, one thing is clear: the film delivered a unique and unforgettable experience, a true grindhouse spectacle with a Finnish soul. It's a film that takes big risks. Ultimately, the movie brings Atami Korpi's story to a powerful and conclusive end. Director Jalmari Helander has been clear: this is the final chapter. There are no plans for a third Sisu film. Korpi's war is finally over, and his mission is complete. He finds his closure not just in vengeance, but in the successful completion of his solemn pilgrimage. The story is wrapped up, leaving no loose ends for another sequel. Helander is now set to move on to other projects, including a reboot of For the Legendary Finn. His journey is done. He has faced the wild, conquered his demons, and can finally rest.